Alrighty guys, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Anthony.
And I'm Jimmy.
And we're here with something new for you guys. We're doing a little blind reaction to a little up and coming rapper that I found a little interest in. I kind of found him organically through social media and I thought his stuff was pretty fire. And the boy Jimmy here, we both love hip hop and I figured, it would have been a fun time to see kind of what Jimmy thought and do a little blind reaction to him. So the artist that we're talking about is Lil Mabu. He's actually a drill rapper. He's a little white boy out of New York City. He's coming hard, super hard with the drill raps. Crazy lyrics. He's literally in high school. The funny thing about him though, obviously the contrast with him being a little white boy and being a drill rapper is pretty big. But the kid actually goes to one of the top 5 high schools in the country. He goes to the collegiate school in Manhattan. So the kid's, comes from a good family. He's got a good head on his shoulders. Really smart. I mean, he's obviously doing things right. If you guys look at his page and look at his numbers, he's getting millions of views on his videos. He's doing crazy on social media. All right, guys, so we're gonna jump right into it here and see what Jimmy thinks of Lil Mabu. So let's check it out.
Let's hear this.
Yo, Mabu, you really the only independent artist putting up numbers right now, bro.
They call me the independent variable for a reason, gang.
Oh, that's why.
I spend 8 hours a day in school and I still put up more numbers than these fleas.
8 hours a day in school, boy.
Like, most of y'all rappers that signed to the streets, only deal that you took was a plea. Mabu get money, Wally P, shout out my label, that's me. I own 100% of my cuts, bitch, nobody taking a fee. 3.1.
All right, so Mabu had to come in super hard with the beat. You know what I'm saying? That beat drop is crazy. That first line is also super crazy. The only deal that y'all ever took was a plea. Like, who is the man talking to? Who are the ops for Mabu out here? Because he's coming pretty hard for him.
He's talking spicy though.
We're gonna restart that a little bit.
Did they CG that bug in at the beginning?
Yeah. So you're gonna see a lot of cool little edits that he's got in this video. I'm like, who's my man's editors? They're killing
I spend
it.
8 hours a day in school and I still put up more numbers than these fleas.
Oh shit.
Like, most of y'all rappers that signed to the streets, only deal that you took was a plea. Mabu get money, Wally P, shout out my label, that's me. I own 100% of my cuts, bitch, nobody taking a fee. 3.14159263, I'm the king of NYC. I heard they send my music to police, so this is a message to NYPD.
Did you catch the number? Do you guess the number they were saying? 3.15693. You know what that is?
Is that
pie?
That's pie.
So he said no. He's trying to say nobody's taking a piece of his pie because he produces all his own shit. He's his label.
Oh, my man got math bars.
Yeah, he's coming with the math bar. He's coming with the collegiate school bars, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, this ain't high school. Right? This is...
Streets, only deal that you took was a plea. Mabu get money, Wally P, shout out my label, that's me. I own 100% of my cuts, bitch, nobody taking a fee. 3.14159263, I'm the king of NYC. I heard they send my music to police, so this is a message to NYPD. I cap in my raps, I'm an innocent tweet. Keep a teddy bear when I sleep. I'm rapping the words, but they write it for me. Me, I'm all about keeping the peace. I mean, at least I get paid, cause a lot of these rappers be capping for free.
A lot of these rappers are capping for free, bro.
Can I bring a friend? Never, never, never. I guess she forgot the bev like 2
Gotta hit him with the Aki. Gotta hit him with the Aki reference.
She shaped like a turtle or a hen. Her makeup is fucked. She don't know how to blend. Make her do wordle. She need to have brains if she giving out head. Call her Virgil. Cause the way she be blowing shit got me dead.
Oh, the Virgil bar.
Too soon.
I mean, it is called mathematical disrespect. The kid, he said it at the beginning. He's not leaving nobody's unturned, bro. Like, he hit him with a Virgil bar. Like, that's pretty crazy.
We're from Atlanta, but that's mad disrespect, son.
Yeah, that's mad disrespect, son. But, I mean, he didn't really disrespect him. He kind of just used Virgil Abloh, and the way she Ablohins got me dead. Like, sure, using the man's name in vain is a little, probably not the best thing, but it was a pretty hard line, I'm going to be honest with you. I also love the 2 5s don't equal a 10. Come on, bro.
Never, never, never. I guess she forgot the bev like 2 5s don't equal a 10. Quick math, don't try it again. She shaped like a turtle or a hen. Her makeup is fucked. She don't know.
You don't want a turtle,
bitch. Make her do wordle. She need to have brains if
that.
she giving out head. Call her Virgil. Cause the way she be blowing shit got me dead. Shawty got arc 10. I want her in a second circle. She like Mabu, I like purple. So I blew her back out when I left on red. Get it? Cause blue and red equals purple. So I blew her back out and I left her on red. Don't let that go over your head. 1 thought, 2 thought, 3 thought, 4.
I like that he used the explanation of the punchline as a bar.
Yep, that was fire, and it worked.
That's barception.
He
right
hit
there.
barception, bro.
Lil Mabu the king, switching the flow. To all my competition, dig a grave, dig a grave. I invested money in myself and it paid.
Hey.
I can't take a break.
You know, if I'm being perfectly honest, I am not the biggest fan of the drill trend. I'm kind of an old timer guy. You know, I grew up like, 80s and 90s hip hop. I respect all the young people and the new trends. And the drill beats are dope. I just feel like they're not varied enough to keep me intrigued, but he's the X factor in this, in that he's being super creative with his delivery. I mean, my man brought out props like Carrot Top. Like, he came prepared for the video shoot, and just the way he's writing and thinking about his bars. He's not just saying literally what he's doing, which is what I hear a lot of the surface level rappers do that. I do this, I got that, I do this, I have that. You know, he's dropping pie bars.
Sure.
Like, 2 5s don't make a 10. I want to intersect her circle. And, it's like.
Shawty got R10, like that's literally that curve, bro. So he's talking about she bent over for the boy. You know what I'm saying? Like your boy had to like do a little like digging back into the high school algebra 2-3 days. You know what I mean? To be like, what's he talking about? But I think also like drill rap as a whole is about who's the realest, who's doing this stuff for real, who's the hardest one out there.
Oh, yeah.
And he's throwing that to the wind, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You understand that he's not really living this life out here in these streets, but I think the draw for him and why so many people are watching his videos is the contrast. You know, little white boy, obviously comes from a good family, goes to a really good school, but he's rapping about these
one of
crazy
the hallmarks
things.
of drill rap essentially is that street violent life. So for him to bring a different aspect to it and still make it sound authentic is not easy to do. And I find myself kind of like hanging on his words and like interested in what he's gonna say next, which I don't get from a lot of MCs nowadays. You gotta dig deep to find the good ones. So the fact that he's blowing up is well deserved, I think, because
and it's apparent that he's been accepted, even by the real ones, the actual drill rappers. He's featured in a lot of other New York drill songs. I think I'm gonna play you 1 or 2 more if you're cool with that.
I'm down.
Definitely his newest one, which kind of addresses the problems that he had in high school being a rapper. Coming from like an affluent high school, the moms really didn't mess with what he was doing. They didn't like their sons being in school with a guy like him who's supposedly leading this violent life. So I think this is a fun little like intro into like kind of what it was like for him.
Well, and hip hop likes unlikely heroes too. We like to see somebody win that you wouldn't expect.
And as you can see here, a little more production value from the kid Mabu. Obviously has some actors here, a little scene.
Kid came around. I'm
This
fearing for my
Malibu
son's
kid.
life. Things have to change.
Get his ass out here! Get his ass down, yo! Get him out!
Little Mabu is a bad influence. Look at my kid. He used to play the violin.
Is he flossing? Was he doing the floss? He was doing his little.
Let's get the floss on him, bro. Production value in this one, man. Bro, Mabu looks like a banker, bro. Mabu looks like he's about to give you some financial advice.
He looks like he's starring in the Richie Rich reboot.
He's the other one from Succession they didn't ever talk about, bro. That's what he looks like.
Rich scholar, got the city shook. I make top dollar like a white collar crook. Keep a white collar, black forces on my foot. And I stick with my brothers like the pages of a book. Gordon Ramsay, let me cook. On the east side, Big E, I'm not a rook though. Rookie, young boy, but not a rookie. Leave out the back of my school, the press out to get me. Envy, people who envy you can't keep them close. They might give a quote to the post, you know how that shit go.
This school used to be Latin and Greek and math Olympiads, and now it's TikTok.
The post cabin, we still doing Greek and Latin. Several mothers at my school hate me with a passion. They ain't want their son in school with a kid rapping. They ain't want me to graduate, but I made it happen. Rich Scholar, top shotter, done dada.
I love that they all got the shiesties on, bro. the ops knew my school Addy, but they did nada, bro. Like, savage.
She give me walkie top, periodic shotty, hot tamale, give me rocky top.
What does this little 17-year-old know about some Rocky Top, bro?
You gotta grow up fast in New York.
I guess so, right?
Scholar, got the city shook. I make top dollar like a white collar crook.
Top dollar like a white collar crook,
Forces on my foot, and I stay with my brothers like the pages of a. Don't judge a book by its cover like these mothers do. Can't say their names cause I get fucking sued. What did I do? Tell me I don't got a clue. Wait, my boo, bet your kids love me more than you. My rich scholar, got the city shook. I make top dollar like a white collar.
The edits, my boy, the edits.
Black forces on my foot, and I stay
Going Super Saiyan on him.
Oh, he does a little hip up.
I mean, you can tell he does his own production and stuff because his songs are always under like 2 minutes, like 2-3 minutes, like at the most. You know what I'm saying? His beats are hard, bro.
Well, that's
like,
kind of the new thing I've noticed in the last like 3 years mainly is the songs get shorter and shorter. Like, you know, like if you look at the average song from like the average hip hop song from the 80s was like 4 to 5 minutes sometimes. And in the 90s, it kind of shortened down to like 3 to 4 minutes. And it kind of stood around there for a while where it's like a song in your mind used to be, oh, it's like 3 minutes plus. Less than that, it would be like an interlude or a skit back in the day when you bought like a CD or a tape. And now the average length of a track is about like 1.5 to 2 minutes, and maybe 2.5. Once it hits 3, you're like, oh, this is like a whole thing. Like, oh, this is gonna have like 2 choruses or something.
it's funny that you say that now because like any like big hip hop show that I've been to, like any big artist, like I'm a big Drake fan, or like anybody, like any huge artist has a ton of hits. If you go to their concerts, you're just getting snippets. You're not getting whole songs.
Yeah.
And then they're moving on to the next one. It keeps the energy going a lot, but I feel like, you know, if you can pack in that energy into like a couple minutes and that's the whole song, you'd be able to kind of do your whole catalog and concerts and stuff. But it's kind of funny that you say that. Like now that I think about it, I'm like,
songs
dang.
are getting shorter and shorter. And here's my theory behind that too. Is this, you know, we live in this world now.
It's instant gratification.
Yeah, it's like to hold someone's attention for a long time is harder and harder to do when you have the world at your fingertips, you know. So I just think generally as a society, our attention span is getting a little shorter.
Makes
I
sense.
know I'm guilty of it, you know. I think we all are. So I think that's just the natural progression of how entertainment is going as far as songs anyway, is like, you know, you look at a song now and you see 5.5 minutes, you're like, oh, that's a what?
I gotta schedule some time to listen to this, bro.
I gotta get ready for this song. Like, damn.
Yeah, that's true. And you know, there's something to especially in drill rap, because you said you're not super into it, but there's like a level of like the guys that people revere are the guys that are really good storytellers. Like obviously the guys that can, you know, the drill rap, you have some hard lines, some really cool puns, some cool double entendres, but the ones that really stand out, like Vaughn, like all those kind of guys, are the ones that can tell stories. So, to bring in another video here from him, this is his trip to the hood with a little bit more story going on. Dude, the fit, bro.
My man's dressed like Joseph Gordon-Levitt in Third Rock right now, son.
You got that frat boy fit, man. That's crazy. With the collar out is absolutely mad, bro. Like that's insane.
I love
Look,
it.
And his boys right here.
Because if he was dressing like they dress, it would be disingenuous.
Yeah, it will. But what you say that? Well, let's open up to the next scene real quick. Hold up.
I'll be home late. It's my bridge night.
I love that the dude has little actors in his video. Like that's fine.
As soon as he goes out the house.
Here we go.
So y'all can say I got shit handed down. I did it dolly, no one put it in my bank account.
If you don't know me,
Then shut your mouth. What goes around comes around like an echo sound. Karma's a bitch, I guess you know it now. Said I could never snitch and make 300,000. And I got goons
I mean,
by
the
myself.
beats are aggressive, bro.
And bitch, I'm tough by myself. Yo, you over there covering. Y'all awesome. Internet goons, get up off your couch. Bitches be crazy while I have my baby, gotta wait it out.
The edits are fire, bro. Like, I'm sure it's the same kid or the same group of kids.
Yeah, whoever's shooting his videos is doing great. Good editing, nice visual effects.
Hell yeah, it's so cool.
On your head, you start crumbling. I heard the ops' favorite dance is the running man. They call me a cop. I start chuckling, cause when I skirt up from behind, all the gangsters buckle in.
Hey, yo, that's Mabu, yo? Yo, keep going. That's Mabu.
Not so fast. Not so fast. Give me the keys. Give me the keys.
Fuck, I knew he was a cop. Man, fuck, what you mean?
Took a trip to the hood so I could make it out. Just so y'all can say I got shit handed down. I did it dolly, no one put it in my bank account.
If you don't know me,
Then shut your mouth. I took a trip to the hood so I could make it out. Just so y'all can say I got shit handed down. I did it dolly, no one put it in my bank account.
if you don't know me,
Then shut your mouth. What goes around comes around like an echo sound. Karma's a bitch, I guess you know it now. Said I could never snitch and
Yeah,
make
bro.
it 100
So that's Mabu, bro. That's a cool little intro to him.
Yeah, I feel like he filled the void that 6ix9ine left, you know, when it was revealed that 6ix9ine was didn't really have that energy when he got pressed, you know.
Yeah.
And so this kid's coming with that same energy on this track, and it seems more genuine because he's acknowledging who he really is and what he's about. He's not portraying something that he's not, which I think a lot of people kind of was lost on 6ix9ine, you know?
Sure.
6ix9ine's like, I'm this,
He was
I'm
really
that.
trying to live that life.
Oh, I'm about to FaceTime. Oh, I was just telling everybody. So I could copy
He's not
it.
really about that life. I think Mabu's like, I'm not really about that life off the rip.
Yeah, he's like, I'm telling you right up front.
Yeah,
I'm not trying to portray myself as some sort of like street gangster figure, but I do like to go out in the street sometimes and have fun.
Right. Well, thanks for joining us, guys. I hope you got a kick out of the video today. If you just got introduced to Mabu today, like, what do you guys think? Do you like drill rap? Is this something that is a genre that you don't really like, but there's something that's kind of pulling you towards checking out a couple of his other songs? Like, let me know. Like, let us know what of the 3 songs was your favorite. I think I really like that Mathematical Disrespect. I think the flow and the bars on that one are kind of unmatched compared to the other ones, but he's got a bunch of other songs.
Yeah, I think what I would like to hear from him in the future, of course, he's just getting started. Definitely in my mind, he just got started about 5 minutes ago.
Exactly.
But I would love to hear him on like a Griselda sounding track. Like, I feel like there's a shortage of new rappers from New York that sound like that traditional boom bap New York sound, which I know still exists because guys are still doing it. That'll just be another fun like show of versatility to hear him over like a more traditional boom bap beat would be what I'd want to hear next, just to hear what he's got like bar wise over like a slower tempo beat.
Yeah, who knows? I mean, this might just be Mabu's little intro to the game, and he might spread his wings and try a bunch of different genres.
He's doing it right. I'm not criticizing what he's doing at all, because I think that's how you come. You got to hit him hard. You got to, you know, like we were saying before, you got to capture people's attention off the bat. So to come with like a mid-tempo song off the bat, he'd probably be sitting at like 1,000 views. You know? This dude's getting 30 million views because he's doing the right things.
Yeah, exactly. So thanks for tuning in, guys. It's been really fun. We'll do a couple more of these React videos.
Yeah, thanks for joining us, though. For General Public Entertainment, I'm Jimmy.
And I'm Anthony, guys.
We'll catch you next time.
See you on the flip side. Peace.